get them from the police, from the courts, from the children's department, and also referrals from other institutions that work with the children.
We work to ensure that the children receive their basic needs that they're entitled to. For example, food, clothing, education, spiritual and education care. So.
Trans Nzoia County is found in the former Rift Valley province in Kenya, located between the Nzoia River and Mount Elgon region, with its center at the town of Kitale, which is the capital and largest town of the county, 380 kilometers northwest of Nairobi. The county borders Bungoma County to the west, Uasin Gishu and Kakamega counties to the south, Elgeyo Marakwet to the east, West Pokot to the north, and the Republic of Uganda to the northwest. The county is largely agricultural, with both large-scale and small-scale wheat, maize and dairy farming. The county is fondly referred to as the basket of Kenya for its role in food production in the country. 7 kilometers northeast of Kitale town in Birunda area lies a 10-acre farm, Light and Power Center. Famously known as Challenge Farm by the community, it was started in 2003 as a dropping center where more than 50 street kids came for hot meals, medical care, and training in literacy and life skills.
Bring them to a safe haven, and that's what Challenge Farm is. It's 10 acres. It's a place where kids that were on the street being spit at, being looked at with disrespect, and being told they were no good, they'd never amount to anything. We take them in and we tell them, no, you are special. God created you with a purpose. He knew you when you were in your mother's womb. And she may say you were a mistake, but you're not a mistake.
Light and Power Center Challenge Farm became a street children rehabilitation center. It's a home of 200 children from the streets. The institution habitates both boys and girls and also provides basic education to the kids. The institution is fully registered by the government of Kenya under the Charitable Children Institution (CCI). It works with both the county and national government through the Children's Department.
This is a street children rehabilitation center, and it has been in existence since 2003. And we thank God, we really thank God for bringing us this far. We started with 7 children from the streets, and currently we have about 200 children. As a children's home, we have a home for both the girls and boys, and also we have our own primary school.
institution supports the children in their education scale. Light and Power Academy is an in-house school that instills basic education to the children. With a population of 160 pupils, the school stands tall in its performance. Its first Standard 8 class was in 2008 and the mean score was 239 marks. Its performance has since greatly improved. The last year's school mean grade was 295 marks out of the possible 500 marks. The school also absorbs children from the community, thus is an education center from ECD to Standard 8.
This school was established in the year 2003 with a very small population. To date, it has a population of 160 kids. It has classes ECD, Standard 1 to 8. I want to say the school is performing well simply because the academic performance is measured by use of mean scores. My school sat for the first KCP in the year 2008, whereby it got a mean score of 239. I want to say that was very low, looking at the children from the streets. But as years have advanced, the means have also continued improving. Up to last year, 2016, our mean went high to 295.92. I want to say that was a great improvement. That I would think is the best compared to any normal school we have beaten in the division and even in the county. My school has managed to take kids to high school, some to national schools like Kamsinga, St. Bridget's, St. Joseph's. We have also taken some to county schools, sub-county schools, and at the end of Form 4, they have passed very, very highly. If I can record, some have scored A-. Many went to university, like already 2 finished university 2013.
Challenge Farm gets the children from other rehabilitation centers by referrals and volunteering by the street urchins.
First and foremost, we work with the county government and we also work with the national government through the Children's Department. And in the past, the OCS, the police, they've done roundups. They've rounded up children, they've taken them to police cells, and we've always taken the young ones, that is from 12 years and below. We've always taken them from the police through the court to this place. That's the first and foremost way of admitting them. And secondly, we've had also referrals. Other homes dealing with children have referred children to us, and we've always accommodated them whenever there is a vacancy. And then also, a child can decide to walk to us from the streets, though we really don't encourage that, because we like working, we like admitting children as a group, so that we work with them as a group, so that we can be able to really work with them as a group as they move from one stage to the other. Bringing one street, but if you bring in one street child, it's very involving to work with one child. We prefer to work with many children than work with one child. So we like taking them in as a team, as a block, so that we work with them so that we keep on working with them through all the stages. So there is behavior management, so the nature of their background has been on the street for many years, so we really deal with the behavior management. And then after behavior management, we have education, training, and then finally recreation. So we get them from the police, from the courts, from the Children's Department, and also referrals from other institutions that work with the children. And even also by the law, also by law, they can come in, and those who just walk in voluntarily. So once we've admitted the children to this home, we as an organization, through our social workers, we conduct home visits. At least every child has a place where he came from. Either he has an uncle, he has a brother, he has a grandparent, at least there's a relative somewhere. So for the first 3 months, once we've taken all their case histories, they'll always tell us where they came from. And then with that, our social workers are able to conduct a home visit to the places they came from. Then we start building that relationship between them and their families. At least they always have, some of them, they have unique cases. Some are total orphans, some are single parents, some come from divorced families, some come just from very poor families. There are just very few cases that you'll find that maybe a child just decided to go on the streets, but they all have different issues that made them to go to the streets. We encourage the families to come and visit them, and also once per year, particularly at the end of the year, we allow them to go and visit their guardians, their families. But they are like you realize that some of the children have nowhere to go. As much as we would like them to visit their people, some of them would prefer to stay here rather than to go and stay at home during the end of the year. There are those who have totally nowhere to go.
And during the home visits, how is the reception? Do they invite you, or they're like, no, you took our child? How do they receive you as an institution?
Yeah, most of them, they are happy, and they really receive us very well, because we've taken a burden from them, and most of them, they always know that their children are on the streets. So once they realize that their child has been taken by an institution, they are always happy and they are very cooperative. We encourage them to come. They also keep on coming to see their children and talk to their children, so that their child can work hard, so that in the future they can live a better life. We've always received a very good reception. Though there are a few cases, whereby sometimes maybe the child was abused. Maybe a child was abused by a stepfather or a stepmother. In such cases, some of the children even sometimes they refuse. They don't want to take us to where they came from. And also we have rare cases. We have a few cases of that nature.
Social worker. We are around 13 people in this department. We have 6 caretakers and 3 of us work in the office. We also have someone who takes care of kids on Monday evenings when we are having meetings, and also during the weekend, just to ensure that the children are in the right places always. We generally deal with we work to ensure that the children receive their basic needs that they're entitled to. For example, food, clothing, education, spiritual and education care. So that's all we deal with. And it's also the backbone of this organization. Yeah. If, for example, a child brings a case whereby he or she encounters certain problems when they are taking a certain particular meal, first thing we have a school nurse. We call the nurse who visits the center every Friday at 2 p.m. So she does a check on the child, and if it's a serious thing, she usually recommends the child She gives the child a referral to the district hospital where a medical checkup is done, and probably the child is recommended for a special diet.
Challenge Farm is a Christian-based institution that observes the Christian values. It instills godly characters to the children and helps them grow spiritually.
Every member of staff here is a Christian, and this is a Christian-based organization. So it's a core value, something that is instilled in a child from the word go, from the first day. Like, we usually have prayers in the chapel every Monday at 3 p.m. We also have prayers on Friday at 4:30 p.m. every Friday. We conduct a church service here at our chapel every Sunday, and we really try to instill that in them so that Christianity or their faith grows. We nurture that in them.
After the kids are brought in, they undergo through behavior management, then education before integration. Rehabilitation program is conducted where a counselor comes, takes them through sessions, daily monitoring of the children's character by the staff.
We kind of conduct a rehabilitation program. We have a counselor, we have a counseling office, we have a counselor. She takes care of that. She usually takes them through sessions, and we also follow through their character. Like, day by day, we monitor them, we talk to them, we love them, we show them that care. Something which they missed out there is what we show them from the inside. So they tend to grow positively, and they catch up very quickly.
Since its inception in the last 13 years, Challenge Farm has helped 130 children from the community. With 73 girls and 93 boys, the institution is sponsoring 17 students in high school, 5 in colleges, and 4 in the university.
We've taken them to secondary schools. Some of them are in colleges, some of them are universities. And we also thank God that some of them have completed universities, some of them have completed colleges, and some of them are working. And currently, we have 73 girls and we have 93 boys. And we also have a total of 17 children in high schools. We have a total of 5 in different colleges. We also have 4 in universities. And since we started, we've been able to reintegrate or take back to the community 130 children. These are the children that have passed through Challenge Farm, Light and Power Center. They have gone through our rehabilitation process, and they have gone back to.
I've been in the farm for 5 years. I like all you provide for us. You are like our parents. Even our parents could not provide all things for us, but you saw to help us. Thank you.
I have stayed here 9 years in Challenge Farm, and I'm so excited to be here because everything that I need, they have provided for me. We are being loved, cared of, and provided everything. And even I am one of the choir members, which I'm very proud of. We are very grateful to hear from you and also for your support.
I've gained a lot in Challenge Farm. They've taught me how to know God, how to read the Bible. I went to school, up to college. I'm done with my education. I did mechanical engineering. I've gained a lot of things in Challenge Farm. And most of the things I've learned there is how to associate with people, build friends, and I've built my great families.
I went into Challenge Farm from 2003. I went to Mo University College where I finished my education. I took bachelor's degree of business management with an option of procurement.
I caught up with one of the alumni who narrates her story from the streets to this magnificent institution.
Sasa unasema ulikuja hapa ukiwa 6 years?
Yeah, nilikuja hapa nikiwa na miaka 6.
Ilikuwaje, as in, how was the experience, ama what happened ndio ukafika hapa?
Okay. Familia kwetu tulikuwa poa. Mama yangu akaaga. Then babangu angeweza kujimudu, kujiprovidea basic needs. So nikaamua nikatoroka nikaenda mtaani. Nilikuwa mtaani kwa miaka 2 hapa Kitale. Ndio nikachukuliwa na hii shule.
Sasa unajua kwa miaka 2 ulikuwa umezoea maisha ya huko. Sasa jinsi ambavyo ulikuja hapa, maisha uliona imekuwa magumu, imebadilika, ama ilikuwaje?
Mara ya kwanza maisha ilikuwa magumu. Kwa sababu huko hivyo ukiwa town au hakuna sheria huko. Unaishi tu vile unajisikia, unafanya mambo tu, yani kwa sababu huko hivi hakuna mtu yote mwenye anakusimamia. Hakuna mzazi mwenye anaweza kuprovidea, so ukiwa huko hivyo na hustle tu na hadi. But nikija hapa hivi ndani, mwaka wa kwanza ilikuwa ngumu sana. Kwa sababu unakuja kuelewa vitu zile zenye unafanya ukiwa town sio vile unafanya shule. Na shule tena kuna sheria zile zenye mtu akikukosea huko hivyo ukiwa town, mtu akikukosea unapigana tu. But hapa ndani lazima ufuate sheria, huwezi chapa mtu. So maisha hapa ndani mwaka wa kwanza ilikuwa ngumu sana. Licha kwamba nilikuwa na providewa kila kitu, lakini ilikuwa hard.
Unaona nikawa nakukazia kiasi. So now you grew up, ukafanya class 8, ukamaliza form 4. And when unaweza semaje compared life ya hapa ndani na huko, experience kidogo yenye uligain ukiwa kwa street for 2 years na ile experience umegain hapa for 14 years?
Experience yenye niligain nikiwa street, kule wewe mwenyewe unajishughulikia na kujisimamia. Haijalishi wewe ni mdogo au ni mkubwa. Na then tena ukiwa street, wa machokoro wakubwa wanatake advantage ya wewe kama wewe ni mdogo. Unanyanyaswa, unapigwa, unatukanwa. And ukiwa street hakuna mtu mwenye anakujali. So unajipata labda saa zingine kama hauna marafiki unaweza jipata unalala kwa baranda, maybe baridi ya usiku, ama mapai wakipita wanapita na wewe. So huko hivi ilikuwa hard. But vile nilikuja hapa ndani, yes, ku reform ilikuwa ngumu sana. It take time. And wakati yenye nilikuja hapa hivi ndani, sikuwa najua anything. Sikuwa najua kuoga, sikuwa najua kusoma, sikuwa najua Mungu. Sasa kitu ya kwanza yenye tukiingia hapa ndani tulianzishwa ni neno la Mungu na kucheza tu around 1 year. Tuka-adapt environment ndio tukaanza kusoma.
So how do you feel right now that wakati ambapo unakuwa introduced to these kids, ndio unasema kwamba this one is an old guard of this institution? I mean, how do you feel and what impact do you think you are creating in their lives?
Na feel poa aswa kukaa mahali hapa and kufanya kazi hapa ndani. Maana hawa ni ndugu zangu, life yenye wamepitia niko na hiyo experience the same, so kuwa handle at least ninajua mbinu ya kuhandle mtoto ama mbinu ya kuhandle mtu mwenye traumatize ama amepitia hali.
And what can you say about other street children, urchins? Pengine wametoka kama nyumbani, ama there are those ones that you know they are nyumbani wanajiweza, lakini hao wameamua tu kutoroka. What message can you give them?
Ningependa niwaambie wale ambao wako kwa street, Mungu ana mpango mwema kwa ajili yao. Licha ya hali ambao wanapitia, but Mungu ana mpango mwema kwa ajili ya maisha yao. Na wao tunawaombea sana wapate makao ama mahali kama hapa hivi, ambapo wataponywa mioyo zao, watapata basic needs na watamtambua Mungu.
Ukiwa street ulikuwa na dream that one day I want to be somebody? until mpaka ukafika hapa?
Yeah, nilikuwa mdogo hata sikuwa na reason.
Okay. Sasa well, what are you studying so far? What are you planning to take?
Na plani ni kutimiza ndoto yangu kufanya degree in social work. And then plani yangu wenye naomba Mungu anisaidie niwe mwimbaji.
Kwa hivyo una kile kipaji cha kuimba. So far umetunga nyimbo?
Yeah.
Unaweza kutuimbia moja?
Yeah, naweza waimbile ni ya recently but nimerecord but bado haijatolewa bado.
Hebu tupatie chorus.
Nasema natamani niwe na wewe Bwana siku zote, ninapotembea, ninapokaa, mahali pote, kitu chochote ambacho ninafanya kiwe cha kukutukuza wewe.
Jinsi unavyoona mpenzi mtazamaji, ni kuwa jinsi ambapo walimu wamekuwa wakizungumza wakisema kwamba wanawafunza watoto hao, wanatoa kwenye mitaa kutoka mahali pengine na kuwaleta hapa. Umeona kwamba kweli kuna idhibati kwamba wakati ambapo unakuwa hapa The Light Academy hapa The Challenge Farm, unakuja na unafunzwa na mambo mazuri. Unaona kwamba jinsi unavyoona mwanadada hapa anasema alikuja akiwa mchanga, lakini kwa sasa amekuwa na amekolea katika si katika hali ya kiroho pekee, bali hata katika nyanja zingine. Ndio maana tunasema kwamba wakati ambapo kuna mtoto ama mtoto yuko huko nje, unamwona mtoto the street children, ni vema wakati mwingine kuwashughulikia. Ndio hapa Challenge Farm, they are taking the initiative of helping the street children and also bring out the best in them. And this is what the government is also fighting for, to make sure that each and every child in Kenya is getting basic education. And in Challenge Farm, that is what they are doing. They've taken the course and they are really doing this very well.
Apart from being an education center, Challenge Farm also provides a holistic environment for the children's playground where they play and relieve their minds. Being in the heart of an agricultural zone, Power and Light Center is also active in the farms. It practices poultry farming, animal keeping, and crop farming. The crops sustain the institution by supplementing food to the kids and also selling to the neighboring community. One of the challenges that is experienced here is providing for the kids. Thus, the director needs support from well-wishers to help him in one way or the other.
So just want to say that this is a huge responsibility to us as an organization, and it requires a lot of finances. So I'm making a general appeal to all well-wishers who may want to partner with us, may want to help us, either material support, financial support, even pray, or even pray for us. We really appreciate for any kind of assistance that we can be given so that we can be able to really accommodate many children. We always receive the request from the government that we take more children, but because of finances, we've not been able to do that. So in case you want to talk to us, or you want to communicate to us, or you want to support us in any way, my numbers are 07 26 27 36 89. I repeat, 07 26 27 36 89. You are also welcome to visit and see what we are doing. You are welcome to come and talk to our children. You are also welcome to bring any donation you have for the children. Thank you so much, and may God bless you.
We are working hard to make sure the school target is 300 and above. And I'm sure we're going to do it because the recent exam, that is the county exam, we got 298 mean score. That's to say we have only a difference of 2 points to make 300. So I want to promise that at the end of the year, 2016, our mean will be 200 and our mean will be 300. Academic standards, the education we give here is quality education, such that it has attracted the children within the area who have admired to come and study here. And my boss, the director, has given that permission. We have children from the community who have come and are studying here, and equally have done very well and are going to national schools. Two, the organization has helped the neighbors to be employed. Many of them are employed in the compound, and therefore they are proud of this organization.
As its vision states, to equip children and women in difficult circumstances to have a fulfilled life, Challenge Farm will stand for ages in the minds of the children that were manufactured from here.